Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Monday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches JuJutsu Kaisen. Oh boy. So in the last episode of JuJutsu Kaisen, not Sasuke went and fought Sukuna, and Sukuna went and donutted our protagonist, so clearly he's dead and never coming back. We're not gonna get any, not gonna get any nine-tailed fox shenanigan bullshit this time, right? Pink Naruto, nah, whatever. It was a big bamboozle the whole time. Oh boy. I would laugh though if that was like how a shonen went. Like honestly, I would applaud the balls of a shonen that had the audacity to fucking murder its protagonist, like within like the first 10 episodes. And then be like, ah, you idiots! Actually, the protagonist was this rival character we've been conditioning you to hate the whole time. Fuck you! Like, I'd applaud the balls on that, honestly. Because it'd be something new. But, hey. We're never gonna get that much creativity out of the shonen industry, are we? But let's get in here and see how Pink Naruto gets out of this, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Oh no, not the spooky hole! No! Ah, the spine, my greatest enemy. Technically, it's inside him, Sukuna, you freaking dickhead. Is this episode gonna be a fight inside his own ribcage? Because, honestly, that'd be kind of rad. This whole ass episode, just a big fight inside the ribcage. I don't know, man. That'd be fun. Alright. So we've got the tuning exams coming up. That's basically what it is. And now we've got Itadori coming back from the grave. Imagine he wins out, right? He wins out and he beats Sukuna inside himself and comes back to life. But he's already on the autopsy table, so the guy's like... The guy's pulling shit out of him. It's like, oh man, that's a spleen. Hey, put that back, asshole. Or worse, pulls out his brain. He wakes up, he's a brain in a fucking jar. That finger sinking into the water just kind of looks like Sukuna's just flipping us off. Can't imagine sitting on a throne of cow skulls is all that comfortable. And breaking everything else. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. God, I can't wait for the new Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, man. Let's go. Oh! Oh, that's fucking sneaky, Pink Naruto. Goddamn. That was a good try, though, Sukuna. Come on, don't be a dick about it. Don't be a dick about it, man. Okay, please explain what that is. Not dead yet. I love that phrasing. Really, his that yeah, that sounds sketch as fuck. Holy shit. I mean, that is sketch as fuck, but it sounds like he's really, really interested in Sasuke for some reason. So, hmm. I thought we were dealing with demons here, not the Fae. Like honestly, for a demon, this sounds like a very Fae deal. I don't know about that one. Hey, got him with that right hook. Game over. Oh, I fucking love Sukuna. He's such a piece of shit. Is it because of the retirement benefits? この情熱やばな。That sounds sort of sound like some villain shit. I don't know, Chief. I mean, hey, if you just eventually, if you keep murdering, they'll stop sending people that are going to be murdered so quickly. Like, aw, he's upset. I'm about to slice this fucker open. You good? Hey, where's my dick? Did you take that off already? Nothing more manly than a naked high five. Let's go. Yeah, this isn't Itadori Yuji, it's Itadori Iju. Just give him a fake name. I sense a murderous intent from that fucking cosplayer. Ah, looks like we're going the Hellraiser route. Give back your uniform, you sack of shit. Well, so much for being incognito. Holy shit. Run, bitch, run! Damn, and our boys only got like, what, like 4? Damn, and here I was hoping she'd get out. Hey. Hey, that's a. Unfortunately, there was a big fuck off demon in there. Oh, oh, he got his name tag at least. I mean, that's more than nothing. I'm especially sorry he couldn't live to drunk drive again, or whatever his fucking crime was. What was his crime? Driving without a license and hitting someone? You're late, Megami. You just missed Sakura having the only fucking valid thing that she's ever going to do in the entire series. I mean, you've got a guy who's a pet class and another person who's got explicitly ranged weapons. Of course they're not gonna be good in fucking close quarters. Getting in close quarters is the opposite of what they want to fucking do. So we're taking you back to fucking kindergarten, idiot. Yeah, you cause more damage and you're solved, idiot. Well, I mean, it seems fairly. Yeah. One of them is just fucking brute force, and the other one's more targeted, it looked like. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I was right. So one is just a direct like pff, and the other one is application. Ah, some sort of Kekai Genkai, you mean? This is this is just Naruto. He even fucking mentioned a Rasengan. Ugh. I mean, hey, at least now we know where they got the inspiration from. If they're gonna just actually just fucking say it. So his powers are all based around punching good. What's your cursed power? Punch good. What the fuck is this jazzy backing track going on? He sensed someone talking shit. So it's like being a dark sider and dark using the dark side of the force. You gotta channel your emotions, but not get too overblown that you lose control. Yeah, fuck the French. The knife ears of the real world. There's no butthole on it. So the goal there is to incite enough. So incite enough cursed energy while being distracted. In order to keep the doll asleep. This is a really weird training mechanic, and I don't know how they're gonna make it actually interesting. Well, now it's not gonna work. If she dies at the end, he knows. I mean, hey, it's an object interaction to put your weapon away. Come on now, it doesn't take that long. Well, I mean, well, you can't give your bird like a knife or something and just have it give it to you. I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, what would happen if you gave the bird like a little hat? Like if you gave the bird a little hat and then what the fuck is he doing? The fuck? He just reached into his shadow. Is he gonna use his shadow as a fucking hammer space? Oh boy, it's the exact kind of movie I would just shit on. And then he explode. Thank God for that sucker punch. Holy shit. No. I mean, he doesn't remember, so. Oh, but you remember that it happened, but you don't remember what it was. Oh, shit. That sounds like a loophole to me there, Itadori boy. I mean, he might. That's not out of the question. He just knew that was coming. He just knew that was coming. Oh my god. Damn, not Kakashi really just. Huh. Oh, but the fact that they reference Naruto explicitly means they must know, right? Like, the guy who made this must know that he's practically ripping off the Naruto formula. But then again, but then again, most other modern shonens do it too, so I think at that point it's just like no, it's just a trope at that point. That is a really interesting thought though from a narrative perspective. Is like at what point does something stop being a ripoff of an existing story and start becoming a trope, you know? Like at what point did having a character who was a magnificent bastard stop being a ripoff of whatever ancient fucking story the concept of magnificent bastard comes from? And I know the phrase comes from Patton, but the concept is much older. Um, like, at what point did it stop being a ripoff of that character and start being like, oh no, this is just a character type? Like, that's you know? Why is it in 4x3? The fuck was that part? Oh, he gonna take the blindfold off. He's gonna release his Sharingan. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. He's got two of them. Uh. Alright. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's, meh. But, but yeah, like, but like, by the way, like, this isn't like a negative, by the way. This is just like an observation. Like, this is very, very much following, like, the general, like, a super, super condensed, like, version of, like, the fucking Naruto story, you know? Like Naruto never fucking died, mind you, but, like a more violent version. It's like, shit. Character gets into a situation where they need to call upon the cursed creature, like, stored inside them. They make a deal. Sorry, no, like a friend character almost dies, like, trying to contain it. Uh, the character makes a deal with the creature for power and all that, because the creature's like, there's some bullshit going on. Okay, I need to see what's going on here. Hang on, let's make a deal, bud. Like, and then you've got like a weird fucking like tournament coming up. It's like a hyper condensed like first half of Naruto at this point. Like, at what point does Itadori and fucking not Sasuke, like, fucking, at what point do they fight in front of two statues of their ancestors? Jesus. Uh and, like, I'm not saying that as a negative, mind you, because once again, it's all tropes. It's all tropes, and tropes are valid. Just, you got to make sure you twist them to be your own thing. And we're only like a few episodes in, so we're only 6 episodes in. There's like, well, like 12 of them. We're only halfway through. There's still plenty of time for more payoff. But this episode in general, stuff I liked. The stuff inside Sukuna's domain was really, really good. I liked the visual of like the never-ending rib cage and like the ankle-deep pool of blood. Um, like, we don't know a ton about Sukuna. We know that he is an ancient warlord. He had a bunch of arms, and his fingers were all collected and bestowed with cursed energy, and they're used as talismans or something. Um, Also, the dude's a giant fucking prick. Like, but his, like, domain being made of blood and bone really does show, like, no, this dude was fucked up. This dude was massively fucked up, and just looking at, like, what his mind palace is like, hey, you know, like, it's pretty interesting. Um, him making a deal with Itadori, I mean, once again, it's classic fucking shonen with a cursed protagonist shit, basic Naruto shit. So, like, not too impressed, but the twist on it being that Itadori does not remember making the deal, that's an interesting twist, and that's something you could do some fun shit with. So I'm pretty down for that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Um, and also, like, Itadori having been dead means he can continue his training and practically have a time skip where he can come back and be way stronger than he was and actually be a valuable member of his team, like, with very little, effort from, like, our part, So that works out, it's a very good device for playing catch up with a character who has a much lower power level than everyone else. Um, Also, he's a fucking weeb. The concept of the unbreakable deals is pretty cool, and the fact that it's a power stronger than Sukuna, that's pretty neat. Um, they them training for the exam, or not exam, them training for the tournament has potential. Like the tournament itself is not really all that interesting. I scoff at calling it a tournament because there's only fucking 4 people involved at this point. But that's alright. But everybody getting new stuff, or at least, everybody that's not the Sakura of the group, I'm down for that, Like, give the not Sasuke new powers. Let him fucking carry a knife in his shadow or something. Like, that'd be really freaking cool. I'm really not a massive fan of shonen girl syndrome being very, very much at play in this show in general. But I'm hoping they turn it around and she actually becomes useful. Because fuck me, do I hate shonen girl syndrome. I say. Itadori's training is pretty neat. Like the explanation of cursed energy versus cursed techniques. Like they kind of explained it without saying those terms in the past, but it was not very clear. And getting a better introduction to how cursed energy actually fucking works is always useful, because it means I get to know how the power system works. Beyond that, the restaurant scene was just fucking great, but that just speaks for itself. It works very, very well to set up a very, very threatening opponent, and it gave us a power scale. So a Volcano Man is worth 9 fingers. Itadori has, 3? So this dude is 3 times stronger than Itadori is. And I imagine that not Kakashi is going to kick his shit in. So we're going to get a rough estimate of how strong, what's his name? Gojo? We're going to get a really good idea of how strong he is, assuming he goes all out, which I don't think he will. I think this is going to be him toying around for a bit and then stomping. Stuff I did not like. Honestly, not really enough happened this episode for me to have any real massive issues. I think if I could say anything that was a bit is how the fuck did a restaurant burn down and nobody noticed? Like, that's very, And Itadori's training is kind of lame. Like, I understand that's the point. It's like, oh, we're gonna teach you some cool shit. And it's like, but here's the subversion, here's the twist, is that you have to do it by doing this very mundane activity that's honestly not very interesting. It means that you can do it off screen and no one will feel like they missed anything. It's... I don't know, I know what it's for, but it's kind of... It's like fucking One Punch Man's like, oh, I fucking ran a kilometer mile every day and did 500 push-ups every day for a year. It's like, on the one hand, it makes us not want to see that training montage because it'd be boring as shit, but same time, you mean man got ultimate power doing a light fucking cardio routine? You know what I mean? Like, from a narrative perspective, like, it's like, yes, it means that we, the audience, do not feel like we missed out by skipping it. But from a in-universe perspective, it's like, then why doesn't everyone have this sort of power scaling? What the fuck? Big ups for that guy who quit and ran out the pub or restaurant like a minute before everyone caught on fire, though. Like, big ups to that man. But yeah, I think that's everything. Show good. Very, very tropey, but show good. Tropes are not inherently bad, but you could do with a few less. But that's really all I gotta say. So let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something that I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon or on Streamlabs, which is both linked down there in the description. And Patreon is also linked on the end screen. So big thanks to everyone who does that. You guys are the absolute best. And if you want more content from me, then I do try and post anime every single day at around noon. And I also try and live stream every single day. If you're watching this the day it came out, then it is MMO Monday, which means that we are going to be playing Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis at around 3 o'clock. I wanted to do Guild Wars 2, but I'm having issues getting that to record. So that's next week, I guess. But hopefully I will see you guys there. Yes. As always, everybody, I am Nozz, and I will see you in the next video. But most importantly, I will become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a